Okay. Here we go.
What up?
What is good, my G?
We here, man.
Talking about the realest things.
Always. This topic is buttery.
Fire, right?
Buttery biscuits.
Highly slept on topic.
It's beautiful.
That, man, if you get this,
yeah,
this is like the super cheat code of cheat codes.
Yeah, this is good stuff, right?
No one talks about this.
They don't. They don't. Not as a collective unit. They don't.
No.
The individual pieces, they might splash cats with that, but as a team,
it's like they talk about this,
right?
And this, they don't talk about this. You know what I'm saying? That fist.
Yeah.
This is that fist episode. Okay, so this week, now that we done let the cat out the bag, we talking about an artist's perfect team.
Dream team.
I like
it's
that.
The dream team.
It's the dream team.
Artist
man.
dream team.
No matter what you do, what kind of art you do, you need help. Help can come in various forms. We've talked about different types of help and people who can help you on your journey, but we've never talked about the dream team.
Yeah.
The perfect team around you. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the 7 pieces that compose an artist's dream team. And this is the team who supports you, and they do this.
Right.
And they do this. You know what I'm saying? You need that dream team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they will totally help you get where you need to go. But most people don't even know that they need this.
Right.
And so this is like, a huge cat we're going to let out of the bag. And I hope people appreciate this. And I hope people apply it.
Right.
Because once you get this, man, you might not be able to be stopped.
Right.
And so we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
We got you stuck off the realness, the most infamous, you heard of us. Official podcast murderers, the show comes equipped with viewpoints to share. Grown man ideas for all those who care and want to grow, so go ahead and download. Every single week with a brand new episode. You're not alone in this world, cousin, so we share information and honest discussion and keep repping the culture like we supposed to. They spread gossip, but they never come close to. I can hear it inside their tone. They talk about the industry but never left their home. You get laced up with bullet points and such, plus empowering topics that they never would touch. You can put your whole network against the team, but Super Duty Tough Work's the MVP. Most valuable podcast on MP3. Priceless info, but all of it's free. So take these words home and think them through. Super Duty Tough Work is coming at you. You are now listening to Super Duty Tough Work with your host, Blueprint. Raw and uncut. Adult conversations. No shucking, no jiving, and no bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. The Dream Team episode.
Yeah.
This is what we do here at Super Duty Tough Work. Put you on your feet, take you under wing, put you up on game.
Yeah. Under wing,
take you under wing, man. That's some old school shit, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, take me under wing, son. So we taking you under wing, and we showing you the perfect team, man. So if you're an artist, these 7 things are the things that you should be doing right now. Now, things changed in the past, and some of these are a reflection of the current climate we live in now with social media and everything. But understand, if you assemble this team, you probably will never be stopped.
Yeah, you will win. You most likely will win as long as you got dope product.
Come on, man.
You will most likely win.
You got it.
Yeah.
And if you look at people who are winning, you're gonna see this team.
Yeah, even if they don't have dope product, they got this team in place.
Right.
Usually, they on a winning streak.
Yep.
Yeah.
So number 1, producer or engineer.
Yes.
Now, the reason you need a good producer engineer is because sonically, you need to be able to create a consistent product. That starts with production.
Yes.
We've seen some of the most amazing rappers, singers be unable to have great songs,
right?
Great albums because they lacked the production and the engineering.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of every movement that you ever saw. Like, look at Cash Money Records and the importance of Manny Fresh.
Yep.
He created the sound, and he was the engineer behind it. He knew the sonics of it.
Yes.
Look at fucking the Wu-Tang Clan and the RZA. They had a sound and sonics, and even though it was dusty as fuck, it had a specific reason for being dusty as fuck.
Yeah.
The engineering was deliberate. Look at NWA and Dr. Dre's importance in that movie. You know what I'm saying? That movement and how he impacted that whole West Coast sound.
Yeah.
NWA, the Snoop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dog Pound. It's all under his wing. The producer and the engineer is the first piece of your team that you need as an artist.
Yeah.
Maybe you are the producer and the engineer.
Yeah.
If so, good, congratulations.
You got the first piece of the puzzle.
First piece of the puzzle down. Yeah. But whatever you do, you got to make sure that you're consistent with it. Yeah. Make sure that, like, when you say you're going to do something, sonically, your art is right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, it's going to be very hard to create momentum and the groundswell you need to take off.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of movements, a lot of musical movements, whether it was in R&B, whether it was in rock and roll, whether it was in hip hop, there is a team that is, you know, look at Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yep.
Look at Jermaine Dupri. Look at, you know, Quincy
Michael
Jones.
Bivins.
Yeah, Michael Bivins. Look at Quincy Jones.
Yep.
Like all of these cats, like
Teddy Riley.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Organized Noise with Outkast and the Dungeon Family. Like any movement that was about anything had a team of producers and engineers. I mean, by Power with Tribe Called Quest with that sound, like creating something that was definitely appealing to the ear but fit the mode of the type of music that you was listening to.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
So while it is easy to say production important, and I know a lot of rappers think that, even right now you have artists who are incredible talents, but they haven't quite had the records that have been engineered properly to take advantage of their talents. You have to make that a focal point of what you do. Once you know that you can write a good song and you can pick a good beat, take the time to form a relationship with a producer or engineer who can help you create the sound now and be consistent with it. Form those relationships. Find a producer who's like, they get you and they know where you're trying to take it. And maybe you have a crew of producers, like we're saying, Organized Noise. It was what, 2 or 3 people?
It was 3 of them. Yep.
3 of them in that. Like, find people, but they got what Andre and Big Boy are trying to do.
Bomb Squad,
right? Like every movement you see, there's gonna be a producer engineer in the back somewhere who is responsible for that thing sonically being dope. And that's like the number one thing for the artist training team.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, number 2, you need a video or photo person.
I never knew the importance of this until much later in my career, actually. Not till probably Capture the Sun time that I found out the importance of this.
Well, it's new.
Yeah, it is.
Right. If you look at our careers in 2000, we didn't need it.
Right.
In 2005, we didn't need it.
Yeah, we had a few press photos
that
we sent to interview, you know,
they
for
look
cast.
Great.
And they look good.
Yeah.
But we didn't have, you got to have somebody with you at all times nowadays, you know.
Someone like now, because like we're saying, when we started, you didn't need a photographer. You needed a photographer maybe once every record.
Yeah, pretty much.
Press photos, and that was it. You didn't need anything else.
Maybe every single if you're pushing it.
Maybe. That's pushing it.
Yeah,
though,
that's
back
really
then.
pushing it.
Now it's like because I mean, shit. YouTube was what, 2006, 2007. Now YouTube has changed everything.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have video content where people view video content, you almost don't exist. Right. The number one tool for music discovery for the last decade has been YouTube. When I remember we and Ali would talk to fans at shows and we like, how are y'all discovering music? I went on YouTube. It blew my mind that something that was thought to be a video platform was the number one platform for music discovery.
Yeah.
Yet now in 2019, you still have to talk artists into creating video content.
Which is crazy.
Some of them still don't get how important it is.
They don't think it's important. I don't get it.
Look, if video wasn't important, why would Facebook invest so heavily in it.
Right.
2 to 3 years ago, you could post a YouTube clip, a link on Facebook, press play and it play right there.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to war against YouTube. You can't play YouTube links on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, you got to upload it directly to Facebook now because they got their own content.
Right.
They got shows and shit.
They know how important video is.
Yeah.
It is the next thing. It's like, and furthermore, so let's move over to the photography side.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how each social media platform rewards certain kind of posts. You have text posts, you have video posts, you have photo posts. Photo posts on Facebook, if you don't have photography, you can't even get any kind of reach on Facebook.
This is true.
Artists who tend to have the heart, and I want to eventually maybe do a course on this about like the Facebook cheat code. Photos. Engaging photos is how you win on those platforms. Same thing for Instagram, right? Like if you don't have any photography to assist you in announcing your show,
right,
your album release date, your in-store appearance, your radio appearance, how the fuck are you even going to get your post seen by those who want to see it?
Right.
It's literally impossible without photography. I'm not saying you need to have a photographer chase you around 24/7 and spend thousands of dollars, but look, in the era of the fucking iPhone,
yeah, you don't got no reason.
There's no reason to need at least semi-decent photographs that you can get someone else to take. You need to be cataloging your own experiences if no one else is.
Right.
Even if you may not even use those photographs then, take them anyway. Everything you're doing, have somebody take a photograph of you there in action, getting there, whatever the fuck, because you can use those later. I've got pictures of shows that cats gave me from 2 years ago. I'll still use them in a post.
Straight up.
And it's like, yo, I'm just going to use this to announce. And if it's a dope photo, people will look at the photo and then they'll read what I got to say.
Yeah.
They don't read what I got to say, then look at the photo.
Yeah.
So photography is mad important. Video, mad important. If you're forming a team, you better be searching for somebody who can give you some good video content.
This is one of the reasons why I picked up the camera in the first place.
Right.
You know, just so, because I knew how important this was.
Yeah.
And learning how to do video, learning how to take photos, even for artists that I knew in the future that I would be developing. So I could be that guy. I could be an all-encompassing kind of place, you know? Shit is important.
That's why I did it.
Yeah.
Like I saw this coming in like 2010. I was like, yo, wait a minute, man. In 2010, I thought to myself that it's gonna eventually be more important to have a videographer on staff than a publicist on staff.
Yep.
Because I could see like, yo, as if you got the videographer on staff,
Yeah.
you can go directly to the people with the content.
Yeah. You just tell your own story without having the middleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people, even now, I'm surprised at how often I have to convince artists that to create video content. Like if you're not in the game fully,
Right.
you don't even know how much you're missing out on by not having dope video content.
Yeah.
It ain't got to be a goddamn show. It ain't got to be nothing like this.
Nah.
Just something.
I mean, just the Instagram videos, they're only a minute long.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Just do some little, you can edit stuff on your phone these days. Like they got shit to make it very simple. Like the shit I'm planning for my campaign, I'm working on like little 1 minute videos so I can be Instagramming all day. Like it's not gonna be nothing crazy, but Instagram is about to get flooded with some Illogic content straight up.
Nah, that's really what it fucking needs to be, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So that's number 2. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Cool.
What up, everybody? Blueprint here to let you guys know that all 3 of my books are finally back in stock. That means right here, What a Night. This book is back in stock. It's $10. This is a book about the worst shows in my career. That's 10. Word is Blog Volume 1 is back in stock. That's $10. And also, The Making of Adventures in Counterculture. This book is about my Adventures in Counterculture album. If you have the album, you love the album, you should have a book too. That's $10. All 3 of these books are back in stock for $10 each, or you can get all 3 of them for just $25 right now on waitlist.net. That's all I got today. Thanks for your support. Peace. Okay. The Dream Team.
Yeah.
Continues.
It's real.
Bars.
This is great.
Yeah, I hope people get this one. This is fire. You need this.
Yeah, it's flames.
Okay, number 3 member of your dream team that you need is a graphic designer.
Very important.
Like, if you don't have a graphic designer for the same reason we've been talking about the others, we're now in the era of social media. You need to have the ability to take images, be it video, photo, take those images and have someone create things that are compelling, that make your brand look professional.
Right.
Whether it's with your logo, your label, whatever the fuck, your t-shirt designs. Like, a graphic designer is super duper important. You need to have access to someone who is within your price range, whose style fits your aesthetic, and is consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're professional. You don't have graphic designer. Like, if everybody's dope now, what separates this guy from that guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, if I like your music, and I click on your shit and I see 2 links and your graphic designer look like some pen and pixel, you know what I'm saying? No limit bullshit from back in the day, or just don't even look, it looked like trashy, just awful.
Don't look cool.
I'm going to think that you're not professional.
Right.
Meanwhile, the guy who's got the sick graphics and the sick shit, I'm going to be like, you know what? Let me click on his shit because it just looks better. It's like, yo, yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover, but you're going to be less likely to read a book that's got a shitty cover.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
It don't mean that the book with the whack cover is whack. It just means that a bad cover means people will have less interest in it than they should.
Yeah.
Same thing applies to your career. Graphic design is the book cover of your career.
You got to put that on a t-shirt or something. You got to call your graphic guy and have him make a mock-up of that.
Yeah, shout out to Ilpo. What up, my man? That's my graphic design guy.
That's the graphic guy.
That's my man.
How y'all think the Super Duty joints be looking all nice and pristine?
Come on.
Clean, consistent.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying? We got a guy. We got a dude. You know what I mean? We got a guy.
Consistent, brother.
Yeah.
Everything about us consistent. From our video content, consistent. Branding, the logo, the color scheme. It's all the same. Like, people look at it and they'll say, God damn, this look professional.
Yeah.
I don't know these guys, but let me sit down and see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Whereas other people might have better content. They might have bigger guests. But when it come down to it, we sound great. We look great. Our graphic design is on point. And we 2 pretty motherfuckers. So what the fuck can they say, man? Hey, your man's handsome. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, graphic design, like I said, is the book cover of your career.
It's real.
It doesn't mean that the book is whack because your cover's whack. However, people will assume that you take your book. They will take your book like seriously if your graphic design is whack.
Yeah, if your cover whack, they gonna think the book is whack.
Yeah.
So they ain't even gonna dive in.
Right.
They ain't gonna dive in.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
But it's true. So
real.
Look around you and understand the importance of, because you can't even really have branding without a visual presence right now.
Right.
Like, branding right now, especially in the realm of where everyone is one click away from learning more about you, visually how you do it is so important. Like, look at like my last 4 album covers. You know, I had the same painter create all of them, but then I had the same graphic design the layout and bring them all together. Right. So when you sit all 4 of my albums down on the table, it looks like, oh shit,
like a collection.
Yeah, it's like a collection, and people see them on the table together, and it just, everything clicks. Oh shit. Oh, that goes with that. Oh, I get it now. This is something. They look at the backs, and the backs are similar but all different. You know what I mean? This is my design aesthetic, and through that, I'm creating a brand that looks like something classic.
Yeah.
But you have to have a graphic designer to do that.
Yeah, I did the same thing with the Capture the Sun series, with all 4 of the projects all had the same artists do paintings, all of the same graphic designers, so they would all look like a complete piece of work as opposed to just individual projects.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's number 3.
Word.
Number 4.
Important.
Member of the Dream Team. This is I guess we got, this is the heavy one.
Yeah, these days, this is probably one of the most important.
Yeah. Social media person. This means that somebody's got to be on top of your social media game.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, you better find somebody who can.
I need one of those. I'm in need of a social media dude.
Right. Because social media is such an important part of everything, from the simplest thing to reminding people of certain things coming up, keeping your fans engaged so that you can be more successful and look more successful and actually like catalog what you got going on and document it and use it. You have a show and now you want to post pictures of that show after the show and remind people about the next show and things. Look, social media is too important to not do anything with.
Right.
And sometimes the best thing is for us to admit that we can't do it all. So maybe we need a little help. Maybe we got to either ask somebody or get an intern or something, or teach ourselves the minimum level of skills. I do on my own social media, but I automate a good amount of it. And then I talk my shit in between the automation to make sure that I'm still on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I'm still there, but it has to be done. And I have like 5 to 7 social media profiles at least. I got like Super Duty, Twitter and Instagram, Blueprint, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Email list. It's like all these different social media platforms we have, but I'll manage them. I would like to get somebody else to do it. Maybe one day I will.
Yeah.
You would never know.
I might have my son like do one of my kids do it.
Yeah.
They on it always.
Yeah, you know what? I
anyway.
have had cats helping me. I had Jason helping me. And then Nate was helping before then. So I've had cats who helped me with social media before. It's usually right around the time I'll do a new record. Sometimes I'll bring in somebody to help me. And it helps me tremendously because then I can focus on creating more widgets and shit. But in 2019, you don't have a dream team without the social media person.
Straight up.
You're not going to find any. If you think that these artists at the highest level are posting all the shit that they put on social
Hell
media,
no.
come on, bruh. They're not doing it. They're not. If you think, you look at their shit and you're like, damn, how they shit look so pro.
Because they got a pro, motherfucker. That's how, nigga.
Yeah, they hired a pro.
They hired a professional.
It's the truth. It's the truth. They hired a pro. That's why it looks pro. And yours doesn't because you haven't taken it there yet. But these are things you got to think about adding just to understand. This is so you understand the architecture behind what you're seeing from some of the most important like artists, entertainers, brands out there. And they all got social media people.
Facts.
So that's number 4. Okay, we'll do number 5. Number 5 is booking agent. Booking agent, booking agent, booking agent. Look, at the beginning levels of the game, you're gonna be booking yourself. Right? Because you're gonna be learning the game. People gonna know you. They're gonna come straight to you. Hey, you wanna play such and such show? And you're gonna be hungry. You gotta play the show. Right? There's no let me see to my man's. No, you're gonna probably play the show, take whatever money they can give you, and do that. Get your chops up, right? Do that. But understand, access to the higher levels of the game means that you will probably not have enough time to book yourself as things start to expand.
Right.
You cannot be hands-on with everything. Booking is just, and we obviously, this episode will come out after our episode with my booking agent. If it doesn't, we got that in the works. But we talk about having someone who allows you to free yourself up to do things that are more important.
Yeah.
To me, I know how to book myself. I booked myself for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
But I came to a point where I realized the more time I spent booking, negotiating, doing all those things, the less time I had to work on my art.
Yeah.
And that's not cool.
Yeah. Booking is very time consuming.
Yeah.
And I mean, it really takes a lot of knowing the right people to book you in the right place, to get you in the right room, to get you the right amount of money.
Come on now.
It takes a lot of effort and time to negotiate, go back and forth, all that stuff. You don't got time for that when you're trying to make music or trying to make art in general.
No. But you have to spend the requisite amount of time learning it.
Right.
Learn it so that when it's time to get a booking agent, you can make the right decision. You know what you're looking for. But when you look at these artists out here and they're winning, you look at their social media profiles and look for the emails. It's gonna say booking contact, email, blah 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 at blah 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 blah.
And it ain't gonna be their name.
Right. It ain't gonna be that shit.
Right.
Email me at me.com. It ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be my guy over there, blah blah blah. And that's because those artists are plugged into the system. They got their team.
Yeah.
And so understand, you don't have to have it, but and all of this stuff you don't have to have, but if you really want to build the dream team,
It makes you stronger.
yeah, you want to hit the ground running and win all the time, you got to have that.
Right.
That's number 5. We'll take a break and be right back.
Right.
What's up, everybody? The deal we're running today on waitlist.net is 2-Edit Monster CD plus 2-Edit Monster t-shirt for just $20 total. That's the t-shirt and the CD for $20 total. The t-shirt we have in every size. That's small, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. Every single size, men's sizes, we ship internationally. So you can get the CD and the t-shirt, or I should say CD and the t-shirt for just $20 on weightless.net. Go there right now and support the movement. Thank you. Peace.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
Yeah.
Super Duty. An artist, perfect team. In other words, the dream team.
The dream team.
We've been running them down, man. Now we got 2 more left. And number 6, you know, as we get through here, this is like the higher levels.
Yeah.
We're deeper and deeper into
Yeah.
the, you know what I'm saying? So the number 6 person on the dream team is the publicist. The publicist is who is responsible for creating awareness about everything you do.
Yes.
And they solicit awareness by submitting your name, activities, records, albums, short tour dates to platforms and publications.
Yeah, getting you interviews, all that stuff.
Yeah. There are occasions where you will get organic press, as we like to call it, where you put out a record, people will discover it who happen to write, who happen to be fans, and they will write about it because it deserves that. That's called organic press. You didn't pay for it. You didn't hire a publicist. You just got it off the strength of your record. I love organic press.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah. Very much so. That's the most important.
But don't get it fucked up.
Right.
Because you can't rock with organic press forever.
Oh, hell no.
It's something you get at the beginning, but as you realize, as you get to certain levels, certain you'll do things, man, how come they never wrote about me on djbooth.com? How come I've never got a write-up on pitchfork.com? Well, because pitchfork.com and djbooth.com only write about shit that comes via publicists that they fuck with.
Yeah.
And until you hire the publicist, you don't exist to them.
Yeah.
You might fuck around and get some press off of them randomly, organically. But the people you see on there every time they drop something got publicists.
Oh yeah.
And if you ain't got a publicist on your team, you're not gonna be written about.
Yeah, this is facts.
You don't exist to these people.
It's facts.
It's the game.
Yeah.
I don't like the game, but the game is the game.
And the thing is, we know writers at a lot of these publications, but they ain't writing. They ain't just gonna write about us.
Say it again.
They ain't just gonna write about it just to write about us. We got to go through the proper channels.
Proper channels, man. Shout out to the proper channels.
Proper channels, straight up.
Yeah, you got to go through those, man. And if you don't, you don't exist.
Nah, and it's sad, but it's true.
Sad, but it's true, man. Like publicists are not cheap.
Oh no,
we've talked about this before. You know, it's gonna cost you some bread.
Very much so, some bread.
Yeah, but
it's worth it.
Yeah, you should be saving money for your campaign, your war chest, if you will, so that you can go into battle with the most tools as possible. And a publicist is one of those tools that allows you access to higher levels of publicity for what you do.
Right.
And a part of the dream team, there ain't nobody you follow right now who gets good press that don't got a publicist.
This is facts.
None of them fools are getting organic press.
Facts.
None of them fools are getting organic radio play.
Facts.
And they're not getting booked organically either.
Facts.
There's no accidents at this shit.
Right.
They got the team. So that's number 6. Last joint.
Yeah. The most important.
Yeah.
The most important. Because none of these other ones is going to fuck with you if this one don't exist.
Right. You need this one. So number 7 member of your dream team, your fans.
Yes.
Your fans. Never underestimate the power of people seeing your fans fuck with you.
Right.
That is the ultimate validation. The ultimate, like, hey, he's certified now because I just seen him post some shit at a show and people was singing along.
Yeah.
Or I just looked at the fucking the comments on Facebook on that clip he posted. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
He posted one beat on Instagram. Look at it. Look at the engagement. God damn.
Yeah.
He's got fans. I'm gonna fuck with him now.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Fans are not just people who buy your records. They're people who further your cause. They're your number one advocates, man. Like, yeah, everyone else on this list, you might have to pay. Your fans pay you.
Exactly.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
They support you so much, they actually give you money for what you do.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Which you can, in turn, use to hire the dream team.
right. The rest of the dream team.
Yeah, if you got good sense, you would use that money to fill out your dream team, your roster, if you will. And fans, man, I can't say it enough. They do what you could never do.
The fans do a lot of the heavy lifting. You know, if you really engage your fan base correctly and your fans are really in love with you, like on what you do, they do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, to where you getting a publicist is easier.
Right.
You getting a booking agent is easier because they know their job is going to be easier. They don't got to work as hard to get you dates. They don't got to work as hard to get you interviews because they see you got a fan base and everybody else sees it too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all these cats will work with you if you got a fan base. A lot easier.
Exactly. Same thing for booking agents, right? Like, the more, I don't have a booking agent just because I met a booking agent. I have a booking agent because I've been touring and proved I had a fan base that would come see me play.
Right.
And that makes their job easier. Booking an artist who does not have a fan base is difficult, bruh.
Very difficult. Because who you gonna call? You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna call?
Nobody want that shit.
Somebody can call and say, yo, Blueprint got this tour coming through with, Superstition or whatever, whoever you're touring with at the time. And it's like, oh, word. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I know him. He's been here.
He's been here multiple times.
History.
Good shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, make it happen. But that's like you're saying, fans. Fans. That doesn't happen just off speculation. Even as a promoter myself, and I know plenty of promoters who, when they get notified of a artist touring, a new thing touring, a lot of them will get on their personal Facebook and say, what do y'all know about blah blah blah?
Yeah. Would y'all pay to come see blah blah blah? Yeah, right. I see it all the time.
And they're testing to see if that person has fans. They don't give a fuck about if that person got press,
right?
Or if you got, you know what I'm saying? They don't care if your social media. They're like, do you have paying customers?
Yeah. In my city.
In my city.
Yeah.
Or else I'm not picking up the show.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna make no money.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna lose my shirt.
Right. No one's trying to do that.
Right.
So fans are the most, damn near the most important thing here, because, and like we said before, once you have fans and you're selling your products to them, they can help you pay for everything else.
Yeah, it's a domino effect.
Yeah, you got fans, you can pay for studio time. You can pay for production. You can get your videos and your photos rocking. You can get your graphic design on point. You can have somebody handle your social media. You get the booking agent knows that the people in cities care about you.
Yeah.
You see the domino effect we're laying out here. The publicists, you can afford their monthly fee. But if you don't have fans, everything becomes harder.
Very much so.
It's harder to maintain this team. So that's the dream team.
That's it, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful thing.
That's it, man.
I'm looking for a couple members. I'm gonna be posting some things soon.
Yeah. Oh, I want to add this too. Yo, I just thought about that, man. If we got any like people who like have like clothing brands and want to send your mans a hoodie,
hey yo,
to rock during the podcast, let me know.
Hey, we will definitely do that.
Because like we keep it simple, but we do have influence. This shit right here, I need, and it gets cold down here.
It does.
So Illogic is right underneath the vent, and it's mad cold in his room sometimes. So I'm a medium.
Yeah.
What are you?
I take a large.
Large, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you somewhere in between.
Yeah, large, XL.
Yeah.
Either one.
But yeah, let us know. Hit us up on the Instagram joint and let us know, and we'll talk and give y'all address to send shit to, man.
Hell yeah.
We'll try to rock it.
Hats and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just cool shit, man.
Cool shit.
Anything. So that's it for this week, man.
Yeah.
And let me read them back real quick. The Artist Perfect Dream Team. Number 1, producer/engineer. Number 2, video/photo person. Number 3, graphic designer. Number 4, social media person. Number 5, booking agent. Number 6, publicist. Number 7, fans.
Most important.
Let's go. So that's it for this week. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Super Duty Tough Work. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Follow the podcast on SoundCloud. Peace.
Shoot, I got styles already that's more complex that nobody know about. I mean, super duty tough work.